Well, it's a beautiful morning out this morning. We had a really nice night last night. Got a little chilly, right around 40 degrees, I think is probably what the low was last night. We're at about 11,200 feet, somewhere right there. So it was a little chilly, even though it's mid-August, but we all stayed really nice and warm in our sleeping bags and everything. So we're almost packed up here from camp. We'll be heading down the valley that way this morning. Yeah, I'm looking forward. It looks like a beautiful day. We had lots of stars last night. It's great out sitting around the fire. Just had a really nice night. So I'm looking forward. It should be a really good day today too.
Coming down from our camp, we descended into an open valley that was once famously known as Camp Hale, the home to the U.S. Army's famed 10th Mountain Division. The 10th Mountain Division was the U.S. Army's only specialized mountain infantry division during World War II. The unit was inspired by the success of the Finnish ski troops against Soviet forces and other European mountain warfare units that were designed to fight in rugged, high altitude, and winter conditions. Sitting at an elevation of 9,300 feet and chosen for its deep snowpack, steep terrain, proximity to mountains, and harsh winter conditions ideal for mountain and winter warfare training, Camp Hale was rapidly constructed and opened in 1942. At its peak, the Army camp spanned thousands of acres of training areas and ski runs and consisted of approximately 1,000 buildings, including barracks, mess halls, hospitals, stables, and a movie theater for the roughly 15,000 personnel stationed there. The training at Camp Hale was intense and grueling, focusing on skiing, snowshoeing, rock climbing, mountaineering, cold weather survival, and winter combat tactics, often taking place at elevations up to 13,000 feet. Frostbite and exhaustion were common among the recruits. Camp Hale was deactivated in 1945 after just 3 years of operation. It then saw limited usage during the Korean War era and was also used as a training site for CIA programs in the 1950s to train Tibetan guerrillas. It was officially dismantled in 1965 and was designated as a national monument in 2022. After leaving Camp Hale, we got back on pavement and climbed up over Tennessee Pass. The pass was created in the 1880s by the Denver and Rio Grande Railroad as the mining boom was occurring in the area. With a summit of 10,424 feet, Tennessee Pass was at one point the highest active mainline railroad in the U.S. On the other side of Tennessee Pass, some of Colorado's largest mountains came into view. Mount Elbert on the left is the highest peak in the Rocky Mountains and the second highest peak in the lower United States at 14,440 feet. Mount Massive on the right is the second highest peak in the state at 14,421 feet. This large broad-shouldered mountain gets its name from its enormous size and holds the distinction as having the most land area above 14,000 feet in the lower 48 states. Continuing on, we found our way into the town of Leadville. Leadville holds the distinction of being the highest incorporated city in North America, located at 10,152 feet above sea level. The town was established with the gold rush of the 1860s in Colorado and then grew during the silver boom of the 1870s and 80s. Today, the town relies on tourism and outdoor recreation as its significant economic drivers. It is home to many endurance races and athletes due to its elevation, and still proudly displays its rich mining history. After heading out of Leadville, we made our way up Independence Pass on the way to Aspen. Independence Pass is a beautiful scenic byway that happens to be one of the highest paved mountain passes in Colorado, topping out at 12,095 feet. The pass offers stunning views of the surrounding Sawatch mountain range as it climbs out of the lower forests and above treeline. The summit of the pass offers several hiking trails to get out and take in the views, and is a popular area for tourists, sightseers, and photographers. While heading up the pass, we spotted this fire that looked as though it had started very recently. We later found out that this fire, named the La Plata Fire, had started just 2 days prior and was being monitored by fire crews. It was later found out to have been caused by an abandoned campfire that was not properly extinguished. As we descended from the summit of Independence Pass, we set out towards the small town of Marble, Colorado, where our focus began to shift towards a challenge that we would face later that afternoon, Schofield Pass. Tune in for episode 3, where we face this new adventure.